What's up everyone? In my previous video I have shown how to connect to MySQL database using Scala. Okay, so this is the second part of the first video. In the first part, what I have done, I have connected to the MySQL database. I have extracted the data from a table and printed it in the console. But in this video I will do the same thing, but I will export it in a CSV file as well as in an Excel file. This code is for the CSV file, and for the Excel file I have another code. For the Excel export, you have to import the library which is called apache.py 5.2.3. this version you have to add this. I will add this build.sbt code in my description. You can copy it from there, and also I'll share all the source code in my GitHub repository. I'll provide you the link. You can download it, the raw code, from there. So please go to my first video if you want to understand all the code line by line. In this video I'll try to summarize all the code. I have the driver com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. This is the URL. I have jdbc mysql : I am using localhost. If you are accessing the MySQL database from remote host, you can add the remote IP address here. This is the username. This is password. Okay, you provide the password. I've just masked the password here. This is the connection. Okay, so I have the connection object here. For that I have imported two libraries, java.sql.connection and java.sql.driver-manager. Okay, so this is the create statement, and this is the I've executed the create statement and store it in a result set. This is the SQL statement. I'm using the table called employee master. After that I'm getting the metadata here. Okay, so this metadata part is not in my previous first video. I'm getting the column count here, and after that I'm opening a file. Okay, name of the file is empmass.csv. I've provided the absolute path. You can give the empmass.csv. In that case it will be stored in your local project. Okay, I just created in the documents, my documents folder. Okay, with an absolute path. Then I have created a print writer object. I have created a call names var object. Okay, so what I have done, I am doing, I am concatenating the column header. Okay, so I have got the column header from the get metadata. I am just concatenating and converting it to uppercase and concatenating in the call names. Okay, now here what I have done, for after every column header I am concatenating a comma, but this is only for I less than column count. Because for the last one I will not add the column comma separated, because it will be till the n-1, not on the last one. So I've created this comma separator. Now what I'm doing, I'm writing print writer dot write call names. Okay, I'm adding this call name contains all the comma separated header, and added a new line, so it will go to the next line. On the next line what I've done, I've in the first line I've added the header. On the next one what I'm doing, I'm running a loop, because I have already had the result set here. I'm running a loop till the next go to the EOF. Here I'm getting the EMP code, I'm getting the EMP name, I'm using the result set dot get string, and after that I'm writing that EMP code with comma separated EMP name with a new line. So what it is doing, it is printing each row here and going to the next line. Then print writer, or I'm closing the print writer, closing the connection, and the code is done. So let us first run this. Okay, I'll try to debug this so you can understand how this call names is working. Okay, here, and after that how the values are written in the table. So let us just put a debug point here. Okay, and start the debugging. Okay, now see here, call names. See, in call names you have EMP code, EMP name, comma separated. Okay, Now we are writing the call names. So what is happening in the first line, it will be emp code comma emp name and new line. Okay, so let us now go to the value loop. So I go into the while loop, emp code. See, this is the value. I'm just showing in the one value. Okay, so I'll just say writing. Okay, emp code comma separated emp name, then emp code separated emp name, then new line. Okay, let us finish it. I'll skip and I'll go to the end. Shift F8. So it is done. Now let us go to the file, the documents. Now we have this empmas.save. You see, it is saved right now, just now. So first what we will do, we will open it as a text editor and see how it is written. See, column header emp code, emp name, then new line. Go to the next line. Now this is the value, then name, new line. So because of the backslash n, it is going to the next line. So we have total. Now there is a one line extra line. Actually it is going to the last line. Okay, we can also fix that. Okay, we have to check whether it is the last record or not. Okay, so we will not go to that complexity right now. Now I will open it in the Excel file. See, comma separated, it's gone to the separate column. This is a column header. After that, this is okay. So this is how the data is exported to the CSV file. Now I'll just going to show you. So this is my MySQL. See, this is my this is the user. I've shown you the user is nil. Here I am using my actual IP address, remote IP address 192.168.29.127. Nil, this is password. Okay, port is 6606. I am using database type MySQL. I am using, this is Oracle SQL developer. Okay, I'm using a third party JDBC driver mysql-connector-jdbc. Okay, so now I'll open this and I'll show you the table which I have actually extracted, employee master. Okay, in between let us go to the next file. This is the Excel. Okay, MySQL Excel Scala. Okay, so what it is doing, it is extracting to the Excel file. Let us just go to here again once again. Green DB tables. See, this is the employee master. Okay, now go to the data. See, this is the data, employee code, employee name. We are using this too. Okay, now here all are same. I'm not going to explain further all this. I'm just going to explain the Excel part. Okay, for see in build.sbt I've already included this, and from file project structure I've included the Apache POI. Okay, so now we can use this here. Import org.apache.py.xssf user model, and what are the libraries we are using? XSSF workbook and XSSF cell. Sheet and row we are not using because we are not directly using this library. You can keep it and you can use it also. Now here see, in workbook I am using the object XSSF workbook. That is the reason I have taken this. Okay, now here see, I'm using the create sheet, but I'm just using a val sheet. So I don't mentioning this, actually taking this. So when it is returning, actually it is just returning that object, but you don't need to mention this unless it is you're using this explicitly. Okay, so now I'm creating the sheet. Name of the sheet is emp_must and returning that in the sheet object. Okay, so this part I've already explained. I'm not going to explain this, and only here I don't have this call names variable because that is required for the CSV. Okay, here we don't require this. Now what I am doing here, here I am again taking that metadata for the column headers. I am starting the row starting the row from the 0. Okay, for Excel what happens is start from the row 0 to row -1. Okay, so it's index start from 0, so row start from 0, column also start from 0. So in this 0 index I'm going to add the column headers. So now the for loop is starting from I equal to 1 till the column count I know, that is the metadata.get column count, that is the number of columns. Okay, from the column header I'm getting the column count. Now I'm creating the cell, and now in cell you see it is I -1, because I is starting from 1, but I am going to start from 0. Column will be from 0, that is why I -1. So now what I'm doing, cell dot set cell value. Here what I'm doing, metadata.get column name I dot, I'm converting to uppercase. So what is happening, from the column 0, row 0, column 0, it is adding the column header, row 0, column 0, then row 0, column 1, and here I have two emp name. Let us take another column here. We take here emp grade. Okay, okay, let us do one thing. The emp grade is in short form, so what I will do, I will try to use a case statement. Emp grade equal to w, then worker else staff. Let us run this. Okay, sorry, to use green DB. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll copy this code and paste it here. Okay, now what I will do, it is already there, emp grade. I've given the alias as emp grade, so that is not a matter of worry. Now what happens here, I have, okay, cell dot set value. I have to just create another index here, index 2, and give it emp grade. I'm coming to this part later on. So here it is dynamic, the column header is dynamic. Okay, it is getting the 3 columns here. After that what I'm doing, I'm creating the cell, XSSF cell. Okay, here I'm running for the, this is for the column header, this is for the column value. I've already explained this in the CSV part. Running from result set dot next. Here row equal to sheet dot create row. I'm creating another row. Now see, the R value is from 1. You can also do one thing, you can create the R value R from 0 here and start the R from here. I'm just hard coded it here. Okay, 0, and I started this from 1. So this is the 0th row. From the 1th row I will just add all the values. Okay, so I'll gone to the loop, creating a cell. Okay, on the column 0, that is the first column, row 1, column 0, emp code value, row 1, column 1, emp name value, row 2, column row 1, column 2, emp grade. Again see, after that the row 1 is R is incremented by 1. That means again it goes to the row 2 and creating the cell 0, 1, 2. This will continue 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so after the everything is done, it is I'm creating a file output stream, name it as greendb.xlsx. Okay, now writing the workbook. The output stream is been written in the workbook. After that, closing the file output stream and closing the workbook, closing the connection. Okay, Now let us start with the debug. Okay, now we will start from here. This one, Excel. Okay, go connection, result set, metadata, column count is now 3. Before it was 2, now it is 3. Okay, because I have added another column count. It will not go through the, it will not enter this loop, but you can see on the output here. Okay, in the output you can see XSF cell, result set next. Now see cell, set value, EMP name, EMP grade. Okay, so here see cell, EMP name, worker. Okay, you can see EMP grade is worker. Okay, let us see another one, W004, then EMP name, then worker. Okay, so now let's press Shift F8. Now it is finished, process finished with exit code 0. Green DB XLSX. EMP code, EMP name, EMP grade. Okay, see staff and worker. So in the database you can see it was in the database. What is that? It is W and S. Okay, we have all the W's and S. By here I have, with the case statement, I have converted it to worker and stuff. Okay, this is how we connect to the MySQL database and export it using Scala, exporting to CSV and Excel. Okay, so thank you so much. Please like this video and also subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, please share it with your other friends. Okay, thank you so much.